and there's a reason why I've got a frying pan in my hand. I'll let you know about that later. I'm introducing a new segment on my videos. It occurred to me the other day that some of these videos that I've been sending to certain people may not know why I've been sending them. I'm sending them to you because I thought that you might like watching them. And I haven't really properly introduced myself. My name is Sean. I enjoy watching TV and videos and various other things, and I create these videos because I enjoy creating them, and because I thought, and I send them to you because I think you might like them. So yeah, that's the introduction over and done with. Sorry about that. Right, yes, on with today's video. So on today's video, I wanted to talk about my trip to Florida, Orlando. And I've also got 10 things you didn't know about Florida, Orlando. Also, I didn't realise, and I should have said last week, sorry, it's very amateurish, that it's 48 years since this film, Jaws. And 30 years, definitely showing my age because I'm going to be 48 next week. And 30 years since this film, Jurassic Park. So, well done to them, I'm definitely showing my age. And the reason for the frying pan is because I want to introduce a new segment. Who's going to get a whack over the frying pan? Who's going to get a whack over the head with a frying pan? I can certainly nominate a few people myself, especially with some of the people I work with. But no, so if you want someone nominated to get a whack over the head with a frying pan, please do let me know in the comments or at my email address, SeanDalekSean@AOL.co. I'll get it out in a minute. SeanDalekSean@AOL.co.uk, and maybe I'll pass it on to you. The riddle for last week, sorry, I'll put that down over there. The riddle for last week, I'll read you the riddle. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? And the answer was, so I have to look at the answers myself now. I can tell I've really not been practicing this at all. Footsteps. They were footsteps. For the fourth one, when I'm released to the wind, you look away and you pretend, but away your friends I will send. What am I? Answers next week. So, yes, I want to talk about my Florida trip to Orlando. Yes, I went in May. It was very quiet. The humidity wasn't that bad. I mean, it was more tropical than anything else. I went to Disneyland Orlando and Universal Studios in Orlando. I actually had a hotel parked right near Orlando, the Holiday Inn, and it was actually amazing. I had an amazing time there. I had a fantastic time there. I went to, the first place I actually went to was Galaxy Edge. Saw Rey, saw Chewbacca, saw Kylo Ren, saw all the Star Wars characters. Absolutely loved it. And then I took a little bit of a break because then on the Monday I went to Universal Studios, walked along there. I must have brought back about 12 t-shirts. Loads of t-shirts I brought back. I brought some t-shirts back from my sister. So yeah. And I went on to the Jurassic Park ride. You can see me right there. The one in the white jacket. Yes, there was this ride, the Jurassic Park ride. Part of it was we go up to a 60 foot, and then they drop you 60 foot. And yeah, that's me absolutely bloody terrified, not knowing what the hell was going on. So yeah, that's so yeah. So I went to Universal Orlando, and I was actually put up a few videos up on my page, so you might want to have a look at them. Yeah, I went to Epcot. Really impressed with that. Loved all the sea creatures, and actually saw a sea turtle. Actually saw a shark for the first time. Speaking of sharks, Jaws. Yeah, Animal Kingdom wasn't so impressed. What's Avatar got to do with animals? And Disneyland, like the Disneyland with the castle and everything, that's more for little children than anyone else. So yeah, Universal Studios. I went to the actual Universal Studios with the logo in it. Was impressed with that. They didn't have the Jaws ride on it though. They didn't have the Jaws ride. But they did have like a figure of a shark, and someone stuck the head out, and then someone said, "Oh, look out! Look out! You're going to get bit by the shark," and all that. So yeah, I didn't go to Volcano Island because I didn't have the right clothes for it, and because it's all wet rides, and so I wasn't really impressed with that. But as I said, I have put some videos on my channel for the time I went over there. So yeah, 2 weeks, and I absolutely loved it. Absolutely thought it was brilliant. And here are 10 facts, or 10 things even you didn't know about Universal Orlando. The origin of how Orlando received its name remains a mystery. No one actually knows how Orlando got its name. There's been several facts, but no one actually really knows. Orlando has 233 days of sunshine, whereas over here the weather, when it's hot, it's really hot and it's humid like it is today, and oh, honestly. Exploring nature is easy there. They've got loads of parks and like SeaWorld and all those kind of places out there that explore nature and stuff like that. Even Epcot has got like a little with the seas and everything. There are also over 100 lakes. I saw quite a few lakes over there actually. Very good, very good. Golf is one of the most popular sports to enjoy over there. Now, speaking for myself, I'm not actually a sports fan. I mean, I got the rugby on this morning, but I'm not really a big, huge sports fan. I've never have been. I tried getting into football when I was younger, but I could never really get into it. So, the first theme park in Orlando was opened in 1949. I never knew that. I never knew. I can't remember what was written about that. I'll have to check that out and let you know about that one. Walt Disney purchased thousands of acres of swampland in Kissimmee, Florida. Yes, that's actually a taxi driver told me this. Walt Disney was actually thinking of actually putting Disneyland somewhere else, and because they knew it was him, they put up the price of the land. But then he went like to Florida, Orlando, and bought the land at cut price, and because they didn't know it was him who was actually buying it, and so but they could have made a profit on there. So yeah, Universal Studios opened in Orlando in 1990. Yes, they had the Ghostbusters ride there. I think they also had Back to the Future, E.T., not like a remake, a built-in like Moats Hotel, like for Psycho and all that. So yeah, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter was opened in 2010. So it's been open. I actually went there. I only walked through because I'm not actually a huge fan of Harry Potter. I just walked through, just took a look around, and yeah, I mean, the theme park there's been open for 2013. Harry Potter's, I think, was owned by Walt Disney at the time, but J.K. Rowling chose Universal Studios. I don't know why. It's her prerogative. She actually owns Harry Potter herself. She writes the book, so. There is a citrus farm located just west of Walt Disney World. Yeah, you can go west of Walt Disney World, and you can actually go and pick oranges off a citrus fruit tree. And I quite like oranges, and they actually make the orange juice there, hundreds and hundreds of tons, and send them off. And so yeah, so there you go. There's 10 things you didn't know about Florida Orlando. And here's what we were watching today, 40 years ago, on the 10th of September. BBC One started on BBC One with Open University at 6:25, Leon Errol at 8:55, the Get Set picture show was at 9:15, 11 o'clock was Captain Scarlet, 12:12 was the weather, 12:15 Grandstand, the Dukes of Hazzard was at 10:05, that was followed by the news at 6 o'clock, the Noel Edmonds Late Breakfast Show was at 6:10, Blankety Blank at 7 o'clock, Juliet Bravo at 8:25, 8:25, 3 of a Kind, then that was followed by the news and sport at 9:05. Then you had Remington Steele at 9:10, Match of the Day at 10 o'clock, then that was followed lastly by the film The Long Goodbye. Meanwhile, over on ITV, the day started off with TVAM at 6:25, 9:25 LWT information, 9:30 Sesame Street, 10:30 The Saturday Show, World of Sport was at 12:15, The news was followed by that at 5 o'clock. The Crankies Club was at 5:05. The Fall Guy at 5:35. Game for a Laugh at 8:30. Game for a Laugh. That's how Jeremy Beadle actually started his career, doing that. That's more like a prank show. You had Henry Kelly, Matthew Kelly, Sarah Kennedy, Jeremy Beadle. I think it was someone else. I can't remember who, but they actually started their careers on that. Game for a Laugh. 9:30, 7:30 Punchlines. 8 o'clock Heart to Heart. That was followed by the news at 9 o'clock. Escape from Alcatraz was at 9:15. Clive James on television at 11:20. Then that was followed by the London News headlines at 10 to midnight. Then that was followed by the 25th anniversary of the Marquee. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we were watching 40 years ago. And I do hope you have enjoyed the show. I'm going to do another video in a minute, because I did promise I was going to do a review of Cry Freedom. So yeah, I'll be doing that quite shortly. So yeah, that's this video for this week. Hope you've enjoyed it, and please, I hope not too many people are annoyed with me sending you videos. I hope it doesn't annoy you, but I hope you do enjoy watching them. Thank you very much to everyone who's watched and enjoyed and liked my videos. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel, and please enjoy all the rest of them if you do happen to watch them. And thank you very much, and goodbye for now.